This is turn 5. In turn 5, we're going to be sending our settler up to this location. We don't really need to decide where to settle yet, but I like to hover over this to see what the most direct path is, so that I can send my settler on his merry way. However, I do like to think about where I might be settling, so that I could already send my warrior out into a direction that is favorable. However, I don't want to do that until I know that I have enough orders that I can still do that. The next thing that I want to do is start immediately on another settler. We're going to have to spend a little bit of gold to buy the food to do that, but that is okay. We also might want to start on this next farm immediately, but we're going to wait until we know how many orders we need for all of this. Okay, our scout is going to continue scouting now. We found something over here in the distance, so we're going to step on that. And we can choose here between 40 culture in Wasid and steadfast, which would make us a lot stronger, or 10% stronger against tribal units. That isn't bad. The 40 culture as well, not bad. On the other hand, we could acquire aristocracy, basically unlocking it for free. This tech right here, we would be unlocking it for free. And to me, that is more valuable than the culture, because we're already gaining a good amount of culture every turn. So I don't think culture is something that we are lacking. What we are lacking is science. There. So we are going to be picking up aristocracy. Boom. And that allows us to appoint an ambassador right away, but we don't really want to do that right now because it costs orders and it's not that pressing of an issue. We have 5 orders left. So what are we going to do with that? We are going to move, and we found another barb camp that is going to spawn a unit in 9 turns. And once again, as you can see, bup, 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 going around in a merry circle is helping us create, well, hopefully create a relatively dense empire that would be easy to defend and easy to resupply from city to city. We have 4 orders left, so I think what I would like to do is I would like to move my warrior down to this tile, because if I check, this is the location that I want to settle. The reason why I want to settle here, and I guess put that down there, is because that location gives me the most access to tiles over here in this direction. Right, I can make a nice mine diamond over there. And I'm going to move my warrior up here because I can still heal there before I move on to this next one. And this is the one I want to go to next. I haven't seen anything interesting about this tribe, barb camp just yet. But this one, I have found that it has marble, that it has salt, that it has some elephants. So this to me is the easy next pickup. We could, of course, also pick this up next, but we would need to decide that with our settler. we haven't decided which one we're going to settle next, but the one that we're going to go to and fight next is that one. So we're going to take our warrior and we're going to take him down there as soon as we can. We do have some other events. So wisdom text lets us choose between getting more wisdom, getting more discipline, or getting more charisma. And as I said, we want this person to be scholarly, so we are going to go for wisdom. Now we can also educate our stepson, our second in line, and I think we are going to have him go into a more more commercial direction here, because we might need an ambassador and he might be a very good ambassador. So let's see if we can perhaps get a decent diplomat out of him. Obviously the politics studies would be great here as well, but let's go with commerce here. That's the choice that I'm most confident in making. You could also go for tactics if you want a general. However, I don't think we're gonna need one, because we're mainly gonna be at war with these barbs and they're not particularly strong. You can already check, hovering with this warrior over here, see how little damage these how much damage you do and how little damage they actually do to you. However, that doesn't mean you shouldn't be taking them seriously. Alright, we still have 2 orders left. We could appoint an ambassador for 2 orders, or we could start on our next farm. And I think that is what we want to be doing. We want to be starting on our next farm so that we have those improved. We get a lot of food and we get a lot of growth, being able to build settlers one after the other after the other. That already concludes this turn.